This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
We have a lot to do in a month, but we're ready to go.
Yeah, this medical marijuana dispensary plans to add recreational marijuana to its menu, but there's a holdup. And that is our Channel 2 News big story at 5 o'clock. Today was the final day to apply for a recreational marijuana license, but some of those licenses have hit a roadblock. Good evening, I'm Kristen Remington.
And I'm Landon Miller. Thank you for joining us. Now, specifically, we're talking about the distribution licenses, and that's essentially getting marijuana from the grower to the retailer. So when voters approved recreational marijuana, that ballot question said that liquor wholesalers have first crack at getting a distribution license. But now, a judge says that by opening that licensing process to others, those wholesalers who are partially shut out. So now applications to be a distributor will be accepted from liquor wholesalers past today's deadline. Now, the State Department of Taxation plans to challenge this ruling, but it's going along with it for now.
Yeah, for now. So the question we know many of you have now is, what does this mean for that July 1st start date for buying recreational marijuana? Ryan Candidate joins us now live with the answer to that very question. What'd you find out, Ryan?
Well, Kristen, it's going to depend on how fast those distribution licenses are granted. Here at Bloom, they're expecting that their retail license for recreational marijuana, but without a distributor yet to bring it to them, they and you could be left waiting. Regardless, for now, it's business as usual.
Bloom has been selling medical marijuana for more than 4 months.
That is a full ounce of flower.
But they could be adding to their sales later this year.
We hired additional 10 new employees just for recreation sales that are coming in addition to my 24 full-time employees.
To apply for recreational sales, it costs $20,000 in business fees and $5,000 for a temporary license. But Alvarez says the process has been simple. He says the regulations of recreational marijuana are similar to medicinal, with one major difference for buyers.
Medical patients can buy 2.5 ounces every 2 weeks. They are tracked in the state portal. Under the recreation side, adult use side, is that they're not tracked, and they can only buy 1 ounce per transaction.
Essentially, Bloom could run 2 separate businesses under one roof, but some questions still linger. First, how will the state tax recreational marijuana?
If they're going to make us have one inventory and we charge the taxes to different people, if you're a medical user, you pay this tax. If you're a recreational user, you pay this tax.
He also wants to know if they'll have to stock the medical and recreational inventory differently.
From our bins in the back to our labels out front, our barcoding will be different colors, and so we'll be ready to handle 2 different inventories.
Or if the product can be marked and labeled as the same.
If it's all going to be under one, then we will have those internal controls, and we will just have our system, our POS system, separate if you're a medical patient versus a recreational patient.
Now, the governor has asked for an additional 10% excise tax on recreational marijuana, but we won't know what the final tax rate will be till Senate Bill 487 receives a vote later this week. Covering the big story live at Bloom, Ryan Canaday, Channel 2 News.